What's up, guys? We are talking the 2025 Strongest Man on Earth at the Shaw Classic. It goes down August 16th and 17th. We will have the Expo, arm wrestling, powerlifting, grip, all that good stuff going down starting on the 15th. So it's 15th, 16th, 17th of August coming up here. We got today Trey Mitchell. And Trey, you're looking big, man. How are you feeling coming into the contest?
Oh, I'm feeling really good, though, beat up from all the heavy lifting, obviously.
Yeah,
But
man.
excited about lifting all the heavy weights.
That's great, man. How is training going? You're obviously right in the middle of like the heaviest part of training right now. So how are things feeling?
Pretty good overall for the most part. Like hitting some big numbers on, log yesterday, if you didn't see that. Hit some big deadlifts on the trap bar.
Yeah, man. 470 for two, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. And then
472.
480 after that for a single.
480 for a single. Did,
Yeah.
did you post that one?
It was in the stories.
Nice, man. God, that's awesome, dude. Well, I'll tell you what, like that the biggest log you've done in training? 480.
Yeah. Yeah. 480. Like that's the heaviest. This prep has been the heaviest so far.
Dude, that's crazy. So I mean, everybody's gonna want to know, like, do you have a number that you're wanting to hit at the contest?
Like I always hit. I've never actually tracked, but I've always hit more weight in competition than in training. And like, this prep is going the what best it's gone in a while. So I think 490 to 500 is in the books if I'm going into competition healthy.
Man, that's huge. And you're healthy right now, right? You're feeling
Uh,
good.
just beat up.
Yeah, and that's well, I mean, beat up is I would say normal, right? Like that's a normal feeling, like at this point to be a little bit beat up. But I mean, gosh, man, that's incredible. Like I think this log battle that's going to happen is going to be pretty epic, man. I mean, Lucas Hatton threw up a big number. I think Andre Foy too. He's pressed some big stuff as well. So, I think
Yeah.
there's a few of you guys that are going to be kind of jockeying for position and I mean, I know in competition, man, like that's going to bring out the best in all of you guys, which is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Like you always want to get some other guys to push you in, the competition. Don't want to go up against yourself. Like always do better with a good competition.
100%, man, 100%. So outside of the log, which I think everybody's pumped about,
Yeah.
what other events are you looking forward to in the contest?
Uh, Maybe the trap bar deadlift. Like that's gonna be new. Just that new bar that you posted, and like we never actually hit like a max trap bar before in competition.
No, it's completely new, man. You know, I'm excited. I will say I'm really excited. It looks incredible. Like it's like big and beefy, and it's going to need to be with the kind of weights you guys are going to throw on it. But do you have an idea of a number you'd like to hit with that? Or I mean, are you planning anything in your head, or is it just kind of like you'll see where the contest goes?
Yeah, it's kind of how the contest goes, especially like how it's set up. Like you in the rules said it'll be about 12 to 13 inches. Like I'm training, you know, 11 to 12, like mostly. Like there's guys I've seen hitting big numbers, but I think they're not realizing how high the bar is going to be.
The handle
You
height
know?
is too high. Yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just going to be a big toss up. Maybe 1,000, give or take, like something in there. Like when I'm healthy.
Oh, you could do more than 1,000 for sure. You're going to be
Yeah, just like based on the handle height, like I hit a nine, what was it, 920 from like a 10-inch height, you
okay.
know,
Okay.
for a double,
So
you
quite a
know.
bit, yeah, yeah, quite a bit lower. I think it's going to be one of those things where that one's going to be interesting again because you guys are calling your weights, right? Like you're going to call your weights each round, and so I think that if you throw on 10 more pounds or 20 more pounds or whatever, like these things are going to make a difference in the overall standing, right? So I
Yeah,
think it's like what do you open with, and then what's the second jump and the third, and then the third one you'll be able to bump your weight up if you need to or want to.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, like in that third round. So I think that that I'll tell you what, man, I think there's going to be some fireworks in that third round. With guys going after numbers and potentially pushing themselves to try to get some more points, right? Because
Yeah,
this,
exactly.
especially with it being the start of day two, like the points are going to be critical, especially for the guys that are really fighting for those top positions.
Exactly. Like just want to be able to jockey for as much points as you can. Like last year, like I was coming after my Achilles, so like I was a bit conservative
Sure.
going with my jumps. Like I knew I had after I hit that what was it, like a 930 deadlift. I was like I had more in the tank, but
Yep.
like there was some guys that didn't hit their third attempts, so it's just
Yes.
like oh, it worked out in the long run. But like yeah, I was just being conservative going.
100%, man. Well, how about the Stones, Trey? How are you feeling about the Stones this year?
Stone's always one of my favorites. Like, just it's so hot here training in the Texas. Like, it's hard to get good training with it. Like, I've hit 450 for some easy singles. But like it's just so sweaty. I can only do singles. It's like I'm sweating through my tacky.
Yeah, the
But like
humidity.
it's just like it's light, but it's just like the next. If I go for the next attempt, like there's no tacky on my forearms.
So it's not a strength issue; it's a grip issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's well. I'm excited for that, man. I know that you're capable. You're very capable of the bigger weights with the Stones and that. How about the yoke? How are you feeling about the yoke?
Yeah, the yoke is very interesting. Like, I've done some heavy yokes before, like in my first Worlds with you, and we did a 1300 for 10 feet. Like, I think I was just like right behind you and Novikov, like just because the bar slipped off me.
Sure.
But like, it's very interesting. I've hit some good numbers, some steady. Like, it's gonna be like good 13 to 1400 pounds.
Yeah.
Just like for me, yoke is just like a you know steady like pace. Like I'm not like super fast, but like I can pick it up and just carry it at a good pace.
Well, I think I mean, honestly, man, I think that's probably going to be, if you can do that, for example, if you can carry that, the second weight, of the yoke, which again, we need to get it out here and get it weighed and kind of dial in exactly what the weight's going to be. But it's somewhere between that 1350 to 1400. So I think if you
Yeah,
pick that up and you move it without dropping it, that's going to be some good points. I
I
don't
think so.
see how that's not. So, I think that there's a number of guys I think that'll be able to do it. It's just kind of that separating factor of time or distance. How far
Yeah,
can you get, or how does it feel? And I mean, I think people are going to be pretty pumped up to see that. It looks incredible.
yeah,
The Fort Knox has built it out with their safe, so we're safe. So we're going to load it with gold bars, like when we're
yeah.
at the weight. So it's going
That
to be
look cool.
cool. It's going to be pretty cool, man. I'm excited to get it out here and see it, and then as soon as I have it here, I'm going to send you guys a picture. We'll probably post it
Yeah,
as well. So that'll be a
look
lot of
forward
fun.
to see it.
How
Yeah.
about how about the events? Are there any events that you're not looking forward to? Where you're kind
Uh, Obviously your favorite event is the power medley, where not the power medley, but the frame into the arm over arm pull. That's your favorite event. You have it every year.
of we did. I mean, technically, last year we had the Baylor and tractor, but we did have an arm over arm. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like obviously, like with my grip issue, like that's not my favorite event. But like it's sometimes in the past, like I've been able to at least complete the first the either the wheelbarrow or the frame, and
Yeah.
like go into the arm over arm pull. Like like the frame hasn't been going too well, but like arm over arm pull is going steady.
Nice.
So
Nice.
just like try and keep my hands healthy, and see what happens on that day.
Yeah, man. I mean, well, especially with the 8 event setup. I mean, I think that you have proved that you're consistent, through all the events. And if in that particular event, if you can even come mid pack, or like you don't have to necessarily win that one at all, but it's
Yeah,
like you just got to pick up some points. And I think that'll do a great thing for you,
yeah,
in overall standing.
yeah, yeah. Definitely having the 8 events does does a fit for me for like making up that bad event for me. So like just like you said, try and do mid pack, do well in it, and that'll make up some points. And like just like I do, be consistent through the rest of the events, and get a couple of first places. I think I can still win the competition.
Yeah, man. I mean, is that? I mean, speaking of winning the contest, is that the goal?
Well, that's always the goal, Brian. Do you know that?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's well. I mean, you're feeling in a spot where you're capable of that.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Love it, love it,
yeah.
man. That's. I mean, that's exciting to hear. I'm sure a lot of people listening to this are going to be really excited to hear that as well, Trey. That's. I mean, it's awesome, man. What's your body weight at right now?
380 right now. Yeah, yeah.
80. Is
Last
that
year I
about
kind
what
of
you
like
want to
the.
be?
Sir,
Is
sorry.
that about what you want to be, or you feel good? I think you feel good at that weight, right?
Yeah, I feel good at 380. Like it's not too heavy for me, where I can still move around and like still, but heavy enough that I can be a tank for the heavy events.
Love it, man. Love it. Well, I think you've proved in the past, man. This contest is very good for you, and that you fit the format of it very well. So I know there's a lot of competitors that are going to be having you on their radar and say like, all right, let's try. Especially if you keep posting these log presses and deadlifts and things that you are posting, you're kind of teasing out there, man. I know everybody's going to pay attention for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
I
I
love it.
think so too. Just like I'm kind of like you, where it's just be a little secretive, but like you can't. You got to be a little proud about how your training's going. You post got to post it. Like after the log PR yesterday, it's just like, do I post it, or like I sent it to my coach, and it's just like, all right, yeah, you post it for me.
Yeah, man. Well, like some of that stuff, man, especially in these last few weeks, is you start hitting those numbers, and it makes it very exciting, right? Like you should be excited about that, as you rightfully deserve to be.
Yeah,
And putting it out there for people is like, holy cow! Like I think this has kind of ignited this, and I don't think it was even planned, where you and Lucas Hatton put out these two, big log presses and training, and
yeah,
it's like that battle is brewing, man.
yeah.
That battle is brewing for sure.
Yeah, it definitely makes it more exciting for the fans to like get them a little more hype for the show.
100%. I think this is going to be super fascinating to see how it plays out, and I know there's a lot of people excited to see you kind of put that strength on display, because in strongman some of the contests are a little bit lighter, faster, whatever, and that's I've been very clear about like this is just about finding the strongest, and I think that if you stay on track, man, like coming in, that should be your goal, is to prove the strength and put it on display.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I like the heavier shows. Definitely, just not the track shows like World Strongest Man and like the other ones. A little more. Let's lift some heavy weights.
Yes, yes, sir, man. Well, heavyweights is what you're going to get, man, without a doubt. But anyway, guys, Trey, thank you so much for taking your time, man, and giving us the updates and getting everybody excited. If you are not coming, you're going to want to be there in person. We're going to put a link below the video. And again, go to theshawclassic.com for all the information. This will be for the tickets, for the live stream, for the expo, for everything we've got going on. So looking forward to seeing everybody in Colorado. I hope the rest of your training goes well, Trey. And you come out here healthy and ready to rock and roll, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Brian. I'll see you there.
Awesome, buddy.